Organizations like the Yellowknives Dene First Nation now have more money to put into work necessary to strengthen the Willowday language.
Our vision is to have every schools taught in our language, starting from kindergarten all the way to graduation. And it's so important because as of today, we don't have much speakers in our languages.
Northwest Territories Member of Parliament Michael McLeod made the announcement on November 25th at the Deda Community Centre.
As a person that attended residential school, I understand firsthand the intergenerational impacts that the system has had on the destruction of Indigenous languages, culture, and identity. So today, I'm pleased to announce a $39.4 million investment in Indigenous languages here in the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and Yukon.
This $39.4 million is part of more than $77 million the federal government has provided for Indigenous languages in the North since 2019.
There's a total of 55 projects that are being added, and the money that is being distributed is there's $6.9 million for Northwest Territories, 17.7 in Nunavut, and 14.7 million in Yukon.
Money will go towards things such as language and culture camps, language-based initiatives, translation, mentor apprenticeship programs, and language instructor training and more.
At the very threat, but this funding will help us continue and to reach out to the speakers in the community where we can use and utilize the elders so that we can continue having workshop, cultural camps, many camps, so that we can bring back our language. Language are very important.
Along with community-based initiatives, the funding will also support each of the 4 Inuit land claim organizations in developing and implementing their own Indigenous language strategies.
The issue of multi-year funding has been one that has been raised for quite a while, for many, many years. Indigenous governments, Indigenous organizations, and others have raised the fact that it was hard to plan, hard to develop strategies when it's a year-to-year funding allocation, and it's also time-consuming to have to apply on an annual basis. So I think a lot of people are applauding the idea of having multi-year funding.
Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Deda.